In this video, I'll show you the different ways you can generate a stair landing. To start with, I've created here a building with a first floor and a second floor loft. Here on the first floor level in my floor plan view, we'll go to the Stair Tools parent tool. Under the Stair Tools, you have your Straight Stair tools, your Click Stairs, the Curve to the Left, Curve to the Right stair tools, your Ramp tool, and your Landing tool. There's a couple of ways we can create a landing. If I go to my Straight Stair tool and click and drag two stair sections, you'll notice here that in the camera view you can see that both of my stair sections are sitting right directly on the floor. I'll need to connect these with a landing between the two. With my Straight Stair tool still active, I can simply click here between the two stair sections. Chief will automatically generate a landing and automatically calculate the height required for the landing by the first stair section. If I double-click here on the first stair section, you'll notice that the Interior Stair Specification dialog shows both stair sections, the number of treads, and the riser height. These riser heights are automatically calculated according to the number of risers that I've drawn. I'll go ahead and click OK here, and then we'll delete our top stair section and the landing. Then we'll click and drag another stair section in a different direction. I'll start here by hovering with my mouse over the corner of this first stair section and then moving straight up to align the first riser with that corner and drag a line where I want the center of my stair section to be. Now with my stair tool still active, again I'll click right where the landing needs to form to connect these two stair sections. And as before, Chief has automatically generated the landing and automatically calculated the height required by that first stair section. Once you've automatically created the landing in this way, you can edit the landing. If I click on a stair section and use the Move Edit handle, you'll notice that both sections and the landing are moving together. And if I open it up using my Open Object tool, you can see that it opens a specification dialog for the entire staircase, including both of the stair sections. However, if I click on the landing by itself and use the Move Edit handle, the landing will move independent of the two stair sections. And if I double-click on my stair landing, it'll open up the stair landing specification dialog. Here I can make changes specifically to the stair landing. You can see here that the box for Auto Adjust Height when connected to stairs is checked. If I want to change the height of my landing and not have the program automatically calculate the height, I can uncheck this box and change the height here. Here I'll raise the height by a specific amount and I'll have Chief do the math for me. I'll simply type in plus 6.75, which I know is my riser height. When I hit my Tab key, you can see that the number changes. I'll go ahead and click OK here, and then I'll need to make an adjustment to the number of risers on each of the stair sections. Now because I've unchecked that box for Auto Adjust Heights, that means that the height of the landing is no longer determined by the stair sections, and because it is now independent of the staircase, it creates a barrier between those two stair sections. So now the two stair sections are independent as well. If I select a stair section and double-click, it's only opening up the specification dialog for the specific section that I've selected. In essence, now each of these components of this staircase are independent. You can edit your landing in other ways. If I select the landing and then click on one of the edges to activate the Edit handle on that edge, and then use my Open Object tool to open up the landing specification dialog, I have an option for No Rail on Selected Edge. When I click on this, in my camera view you can see that it has removed the railing from this one specific edge. Like many of the polyline-based objects, you can also edit the size or shape by using the Edit handles, including using the Break Line tool to add breakpoints or corners. You can also use the Change Line to Arc tool in your toolbar at the bottom to curve one of the edges. Once it's curved, I can use the small triangle edit handle on the arc to adjust the arc's radius. Here in my camera view, If we take a look down onto our landing, you can see that I've reshaped it. Back in the floor plan view, I'll go ahead and delete both of these stair sections and the landing. The second way to create a landing is to go to your Stair Tools parent tool and use the Landing tool. To create a landing, you're simply going to click and drag a rectangle to start with. And then with our landing selected, we can use the temporary dimensions to change the size. And you'll notice in the camera view that the landing is placed directly on the floor, and the top of the landing is one default riser height above that finished floor. Now if I go to my stair tools and add stairs to my landing, Chief will automatically adjust the height of the landing, because remember, in my stair landing specification, I've still got auto adjust height when connected to stairs. However, I'll go ahead and undo that. I can double click on the landing itself and establish the height of the landing first. Then I can draw stairs to the landing or from the landing. To start with, I'll use that straight stair tool and click and drag 5 treads. Then I'll simply move my staircase into position against the landing by using my point-to-point move tool. I'll click on this point-to-point move tool and then click right in the center of the top of my stairs, as indicated by that red square snap indicator. The red square indicates the end point of the line drawn to create your stairs. I'll click one time there, move up to the middle of my landing railing, as indicated by the triangular red snap indicator, and move it right into place. You can also draw your stairs from the landing. Again, I'll go to the straight stair tool, start right in the center of this landing, left click and drag a line to create my second stair section. Chief will automatically calculate the height of the bottom part of this stair to connect to the landing. If I wanted to draw another stair section down from the other side, I can go to my straight stair tool and then right click and drag a line. By right clicking and dragging the line, I'm drawing my stairs down. And you'll notice here in the floor plan view that the second stair section that I drew connecting to the landing first and dragging down automatically adjusted the width of the stair section to the same width of the landing. The first stair section I drew away from the landing and then connected it afterward did not automatically adjust the width. You can draw as many stair sections connected to a landing as you like. I'll draw a third stair section by going to my straight stair tool, snapping to the center of the side of my landing, and left clicking and dragging in the upslope direction towards my loft edge. Once it's created, I'll go ahead and double click on this stair section and make sure that the staircase reaches the next level. Here it's telling me this is a fairly steep staircase with a 7.5 inch riser height. So I'll lock the number of treads and change this to 9 treads for my 6 3/4 inch riser height. Click OK, and then select all of my stair sections and the landing, use my point-to-point move tool, and move it right up against this wall, which is directly underneath the railing on that second floor. Another way to create a landing is to start with a polyline. We'll go up here to our CAD tools and select our rectangular polyline. Here I'll select the regular polygon tool. I'll make it 6 sides each, and each side I want to make 40 inches wide. And click OK, and then click to place it. So now in my floor plan, I simply have a polyline. This is not a 3D object. It's a simple 2D CAD line. I'll select it, go down to my Edit toolbar at the bottom, and click on Convert Polyline. One of the options I have to convert a polyline is to convert it into a landing. When I click OK now, it will open up the stair landing specification dialog. And again, I can adjust the height and then connect my stairs, or leave the Adjust Heights when connected to stairs active, click OK, and then connect stairs to it. But let's try an experiment. I'm going to draw these stairs down from the railing by right-clicking and dragging to form my treads. And you'll notice here in the camera view that the landing height did not adjust. even though in the landing specification dialog I have the box checked for auto adjust heights when connected to stairs. So it's usually a good idea to draw your stairs from the bottom up. I'll go ahead and delete these and then draw another stair section from the floor up to the railing. And then simply center it or move it point to point to exactly where you want it. When the stairs are drawn from the bottom up, Chief will automatically calculate the height of my landing. And remember that you can connect as many stair sections to a landing as you'd like. Here, instead of drawing another stair section, I'll select the one that I have here, use my Copy Paste tool, and then my Reflect About tool. Reflect about this edge to connect a stair section here. And then I'll select both of the stair sections and the landing, rotate it a little bit, and then draw another stair section from here up to the loft above. But first I'll use my Dimension tool and dimension between this edge and the wall, and then use that dimension line by selecting both of my stair sections and my landing. Click on the dimension to move it 110 inches away. We'll go ahead and delete that dimension and then draw our last stair section from the center of this railing up to the loft above. And again, we can shape our landing. I'll select this edge, change it to an arc, then select this edge, change it to an arc, and select this edge and change it to an arc. So there are several ways you can create a stair landing, customize it, and connect it to a staircase.